Dear colleagues, my name is Danijela Milošević. I'm a research trainer and I work at the Faculty of Philosophy in Niš in Serbia. I will present to you the paper which I prepared with my professor Bisera Jevtić, who works at the same university. The title of our paper is The Importance of Inclusion of Intercultural Diversity. The issue of intercultural in multicultural societies is becoming more and more topical in the scientific community. Culture is at the center of individual and social identity and is associated with all the factors that shape the ways of thinking, believing, feeling, and acting of an individual as a member of society. Interculturalism is a paradigm for thinking about diversity. And diversity refers to the observation of variation within a larger group that shares a common basis. It implies neighborhood, openness, acceptance, and inclusion. Some authors think that interculturalism is pluralistic mindset, meaning sensitivity to ethnocultural diversity and the rejection of all discrimination based on difference. On the other hand, UNESCO defined that interculturalism means knowing and understanding different cultures and establishing positive relationships, exchanges, and mutual enrichment between different components with the culture of one country and between different cultures in the world. However, in our society, many obstacles are recognized which have negatively affected the perception of the richness of cultural diversity. The barriers to the development and implementation of intercultural policies are mainly derived from the content and structure of the educational system, which include the teacher curriculum, the behavior of teachers and pupils. Research has shown that students don't feel sufficiently accepted in other countries. The second research has shown that they are discriminated against because of cultural diversity. The results of recent research are encouraging. Pupils are very open to the importance of learning other languages and about other countries in Europe and to having friends of the other nationalities. What can pedagogy do in this kind of situation? Does intercultural education offer a way out? We will address this issue in the remainder of this presentation. It is clear that today interculturalism is considered one of the leader principles in various areas of human activity, but especially in education. Modern schools base their work on the principles of equality, and intercultural education requires additional recognition and respect for cultural differences between individuals. School and teachers have a big role in promoting intercultural knowledge, attitudes, and behavior among pupils. Their purpose is to help pupils to be ready to communicate with the outside world, to realize the features of such communication and help to know what is needed for productive intercultural communication. Intercultural competence refers to individuals' ability to function effectively across cultures. That includes a set of knowledge, skills, and personal attributes that are important in multicultural society. The primary goal of educational institution is to prepare for life in a heterogeneous culture that includes open-mindedness, intercultural values, empathy, tolerance, and other values which are important to live successfully with people from different cultures. Intercultural education is a key culture policy, and interculturally sensitive schools foster understanding and learning about different cultures and develops common values. If school values don't reflect the importance of mutual understanding and acceptance of cultural diversity, it is unlikely that competencies for living and working in a global multicultural world will be promoted as one of the relevant educational goals. In order to achieve that, it is very important to develop an intercultural curriculum. We live in an era of active global interaction within an extended socio-cultural space in a world of linguistic and cultural diversity, where different people and national cultures interact constantly. Since the teacher is a key actor in the formation of the worldview of younger generation, he has an opportunity to form a cultural identity for pupils. That cultural identity implies acceptance or existing and new cultural elements, increasing the breadth and depth of version, greater self-understanding, self-acceptance, and self-confidence, increased openness and flexibility, and increased creativity that allows us to face new challenges. In order for that to happen, we must prepare pupils to meet differences, for a positive reaction and understanding of diversity as opportunity to gain new experience, for acquiring knowledge and developing the ability to use knowledge about others, and we must help them to develop communication skills and the ability to cooperate in a multicultural environment. It seems appropriate to formalize the key principles of pedagogy, on which the educational process of intercultural education must be built in order to minimize cross-cultural barriers. So we propose specifying the content of intercultural education, which should include such key concepts as promoting pupils' awareness of ethnic and cultural identity, adoption of knowledge and understanding of the multicultural environment of the different countries, creating intercultural programs for pupils to order experience cultural differences. In addition to the intercultural curriculum, teacher training and the sharing of successful intercultural practices are equally important. We need to pay attention to methods and techniques for overcoming intercultural barriers, because that is the only way from individuals who are willing to serve intercultural allies and agents to promote a more inclusive, harmonious community. A pluralist individual will know how to oppose any conservation and isolation in society at any time, recognizing that humanity functions best in a democratic way by respecting diversity among equally inclusive members of society. Education has been and always will be the best way to achieve personal, group, and social goals and values. Thank you for your attention.